unpopular opinion, but Skeleton Crew is not as good as everyone says it is. I preference this by saying I did like the show, but it had the same issues that you guys said the Acolyte had, which was that it is better as a binge watch than it is like a TV show. It felt like it was a movie versus a TV show. Well, the Skeleton Crew should have been a movie. Like, don't get me wrong, the show's good, but it isn't a TV show. I think we got to learn what the pacing means in a TV show versus what the pacing is supposed to be like in a movie. And I think that's the part that, like, someone like myself who understands that a show feels like a show and a movie feels like a movie, you understand that concept that I'm speaking of. And what Skeleton Crew is that if you watched all the episodes as a binge watch, it's better because it feels like you're watching a movie because you don't have to wait a week, right? Versus when you're waiting week by week and the way it ends, it just doesn't end right. Like a TV show has a certain ending. It's a feel to it. It's a pace to it. Like, right? And I think that's the one thing that both the Acolyte and the Skeleton Crew lacked. Like, if you really watch the Acolyte as a binge, it was way better because you're like, oh, wow, I get it now. Instead of when you watched it as a TV show, you're like, what? Like, why did it end like that? Right? Like, it didn't make sense. But as a movie, it makes more sense. That's just my issue. Whoever's writing these shows for Disney is writing movies and just splitting them up into episodes, which is freaking stupid to me. But hey, who am I?